Welcome to the story of Polonnaruwa, Sri Lanka's second great kingdom, a kingdom that rose to greatness in the 11th century. In this video, we'll journey through the history from its rise to its eventual fall. After the fall of Anuradhapura in the 10th century, Sri Lanka faced an era of turbulence with the Chola invasion from South India. The Chola dynasty captured Anuradhapura, making an end to its 1400-year reign as Sri Lanka's first capital. The Chola moved the capital to Polonnaruwa, ruling for several decades and introducing South Indian administrative structures. However, Sri Lankan resistance persisted, and the King Bahu the Great eventually expelled the Cholas in the 11th century, establishing Polonnaruwa as the new capital and restoring local rule. King Bahu successfully drove the Cholas out of the island in 1070, reuniting the country for the first time in over a century. During his reign, he re-established Buddhism in Sri Lanka and repaired much of the damage caused to infrastructure during wars. After King Bahu's death in 1110, Sri Lanka experienced instability due to succession disputes. Although he restored the island's independence by expelling the Chola invaders, his successors struggled with internal conflicts, weakening central authority. This turbulent period eventually led to King Parak Bahu's rise in the mid-12th century, who unified the country and ushered in the golden age by establishing political stability, economic prosperity, and major infrastructure projects. The King Parak Bahu established himself at Polonnaruwa from 1153 onwards and ruled for the next 33 years. During this time, he undertook much of the work he is best remembered for. King Parak Bahu is renowned for transforming Polonnaruwa into a prosperous and advanced kingdom. His most notable achievements include constructing massive irrigation systems like the Parakrama Samudra or the Sea of Parakrama to support agriculture. He fortified the city with impressive palaces, Buddhist temples, and stupas, promoting religious harmony by building both Buddhist and Hindu shrines. King Parak Bahu also unified the island through military campaigns and encouraged foreign trade, establishing Polonnaruwa as a center of commerce, culture, and engineering excellence in Sri Lanka's medieval period. The advanced irrigation systems created by King Parak Bahu the Great continue to function remarkably well today, still supplying essential water for paddy cultivation in the eastern Sri Lanka, especially during the dry season. This enduring infrastructure is a testament to the king's engineering vision, showcasing the resilience and efficiency of his water management designs centuries later. The greatest of these systems is the Parakrama Samudra or the Sea of Parakrama, which was also used as a large seagoing ship anchorage via the Mahavali River. The kingdom of Polonnaruwa was completely self-sufficient during King Parak Bahu's reign. After King Parak Bahu's death in 1186, Sri Lanka faced a period of political fragmentation and power struggles as multiple claimants and regional leaders vied for control. This instability weakened the centralized authority he had established. Eventually, in 1187, King Nisanka Malla, who claimed lineage from the Sinhala royal family and hailed from South India, ascended the throne. Nisanka Malla sought to restore stability and continue King Parak Bahu's legacy by strengthening infrastructure, enhancing trade, and building significant religious monuments to assert his legitimacy and reinforce unity within the kingdom. He is known for his architectural constructions such as the Nisankalata Mandapa, Hetadage, and Rankot Vehera, as well as for the refurbishment of old temples and irrigation tanks. After the prosperous reign of Nisanka Malla, Sri Lanka fell into political instability, with weak successors unable to maintain central control over Polonnaruwa. This led to a succession crisis, making the kingdom vulnerable to external threats. The Pandyan Empire from South India capitalized on this weakness, launching invasions that further destabilized the region and empowered smaller kingdoms in southern Sri Lanka. In 1214, Kalinga, a ruthless South Indian warlord, invaded with a large force, determined to conquer and subjugate the island. His forces devastated Anuradhapura and Polonnaruwa, burning and looting the cities, destroying Buddhist monasteries and monuments, and dismantling the irrigation systems. This invasion marked the end of both cities as major centers, shattering the Sinhalese kingdom's centralized structure and prompting a shift to a new regional power centers in southern Sri Lanka. The ruins at Polonnaruwa showcase the architectural and cultural achievements of Kings Bahu the Great, Bahu the Great, and Nisanka Malla. King Bahu began Polonnaruwa's transformation by freeing Sri Lanka from Chola rule, re-establishing it as the capital. King Bahu expanded the city with monumental irrigation systems like Parakram Samudra and built vast temples, palaces, and public buildings reflecting his ambition and vision. Nisanka Malla, following Bahu's legacy, added more religious monuments and inscriptions, solidifying Polonnaruwa's reputation as a center of Sinhala power and devotion. This was just the beginning of our exploration. In part 2, we will take you closer to the most iconic monuments of Polonnaruwa, unraveling the stories carved into stone and giving you a glimpse of what awaits you on your visit. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. I'll see you in the next video.